What's going on, team, and welcome back along to Rugby Challenge 4, where today we're going to be having a look at the career mode on the new title. Really, what we're going to be having a look at is a bit more in-depth as to whether things change or if it's any better or an improvement from Rugby Challenge 3. So let's get stuck into it and have a look what happens and play our way through some seasons on career mode. So we're going to start a new career. We're going to, you know what, we're going to, get a little bit more technical with Bob. We're going to leave him as Bob. We're going to call him Bob Smith. Because, if we're going to do this properly, we've got to be a Smith. And we've got to do the Highlanders. And see how that team progresses. We're going to manage the team and try and put them into a little bit of glory. We'll do a club and international, although I doubt we'll get that far. We'll put it on normal. See if we can actually get some wins as we try and get used to how the game plays. Hiring, firing, and salary cap will be all left on Bob Smith. Welcome to management. So we've got Super Rugby, we've got the Premiership, we've got the French Division 1, French Division 2, and New Zealand Cup, the Elite 14, or the Pro 14, the Australian Cup, the NRC, and the Curry Cup as well is another side that we also have. But we're going to do it in Super Rugby. We're going to do it with our boys down here, the Highlanders, and see if we can make them into something special, or just see if they develop. That's really the big thing for me, is player development. Those new players coming through, something like that. Young guys, is there any reason to sign a young player if they're not going to develop? So that's a big thing I'm looking for. Obviously, we'll go for New Zealand as well, being another licensed team. But let's see what we've got here. What have we got here? Is this a loading screen or what? No, it's a simulation. So here we go. Are we actually managing New Zealand straight away? Straight away? But we don't want to do that, do we? We don't want to no, we're not managing New Zealand straight away. Okay, take two. We'll just do club. Rugby 15s. 10 minutes. Right, let's carry on this time. Right, let's get our club. Like I said, we're going to go to the Highlanders and see how things go. Let's do it. Let's do it. No, I like the screen, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. Great graphics. And now, here we go. Match friendly. I like this. The new hub of career mode looks fresh. It looks nice. It looks modern. It's the same style as Rugby Challenge, 1, 2, and 3, but it just looks a bit nicer, doesn't it? It looks a bit nicer. Bob Smith's been appointed to the Highlanders board to take charge of them from 2019. Captain James Lyncher says to the media, it's a good move by the club. Don't know who Bob Smith is, but, if he does something good, then we could be on something. Who really cares about that? Let's have a look at the squad. Because ultimately, that is my big thing. To see this squad get better. So I'm going to record the start. I'm going to simulate the way through a season. And then we'll go again and have a look at the team. See if anything's changed. Go through another season or maybe two. And see if anything has changed like that. We'll sign some players. We'll get rid of some players. We'll get some young guys. Just see what happens in between seasons with the career mode. And over a year, how things change. So this is a look at the team we got now. Daniel Leonard-Brown, Liam Coleman, Siata Tokalahi, Pali Parkinson, and Jack Wetton in the second row. James Lyncher, Dylan Hunt, Shannon Frizzell, Aaron Smith, Brendan Gatlin. I mean, get out, town. You're not going to start my team, Gatlin. Ioane's going to be the 10. And Gatlin can go off. Mitch Hunt can come at fullback. Why is Gatlin 78 rated? Get out of here. How do I change roles? So, Ioane could be everything. Let's be honest here. Josh Mackay on the left wing. Tompkinson and Thompson in midfield. Chris Kirandrani, no thanks. Away you go. Who's going to play on the wing? Oh, Jonah Naraki. There we go. Scott Gregory's still there. Thomas Umanga Jensen, Tavita Nabura. Nagani Punavai is there. That's it. Okay, that's our whole team. 32 players. Jesse Peretti. Oh, Shelby Ricketts can go onto the bench. I like a bit of Manaka Shelby Ricketts. You know what? Marino Makali too is not there. Come on, let's change this team up a bit. Let's get them better. Lynch's, sorry, you're injured. You're out. Frizzell there. Who's going to captain? Aaron Smith's my boy. He's going to captain the team. Wetton can come out as well for Josh Dixon. Now Wetton can go to the bench, and it is Mark Shelby Ricketts who can come on into the team. Here we go. I like that team. It's a bit. Oh, hang on. Hemmington can go. Where's Fakatava? Surely. Oh, where's Fakatava? Oh no. Oh, the big fuss and hurrah. He's not even there. Okay, that's the team. I've done a bit of changing to them. Let's have a look at the Hurricane side before we get underway. Fraser Armstrong, Dane Coles, Tyra Lomax, Fafita, Blackwell, Karifi, No, Duplessis. Oh, that looks really good for Duplessis Karifi, doesn't it? Artie Savvy is at 7. Gareth Evans a bit around the corner there. Jackson Garden Bashop will start at 10. Ben Lamb looks like Ben Lamb Lamape. Vince Arso looks good. Wes Houston, he's got a bit of a problem with his hairline there. That's all right. Geordie Barrett looks like a machine as well. And the bench, Walker Leary, I like him. He's a real superstar in the making as well. Amua doesn't even make the bench. It's a bit of a surprise. Riccatelli does instead. But there you go. Let's look at the Hurricanes team. Yeah, I mean, let's get into it, eh? This is the end of the first season. This is season 1 start. I'll see you for season 1 end. And we'll play through the off-season. Maybe get some players in and see if anyone has changed. Their ratings improved, transfers and what have you. And see what happens there. I'll see you at the end of the season. Okay, so we made it to the final game of the regular season. Interestingly enough, you actually can recruit players at preseason for your first season in charge. You don't have to play one season with the squad you actually start with. So I chose not to get anyone. Other sides have picked up players, so that's interesting. But we have kept the same team that you saw right at the very, very start as well. So we're going through. This is our final game of the season. You can see we're 4th with 3 points behind the Chiefs on the table and 6 points behind the Hurricanes. We do have a red card suspension. So you can see Josh Mackay's got a card. Leonard Brown's been injured. Tokalahi's been injured. And Nabura's been injured. And now Aiden Johnson has got suspended. So we'll have to fix this up. There we go. So we'll move on. Okay, we'll simulate this game. And hopefully we can knock the Chiefs out of 3rd. We've beaten the Blues. Yes. Good job, boys. Good job. Another... Oh, we've made... Wait, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. What's going on here? We actually made the finals? Okay, so we finished 4th on 45 points, equal with the Chiefs. Wow. We actually got more than the Jaguares in South Africa, or the Panthers. 44. And we got more... Oh, that's a whole table. Oh, there you go. This is a whole table. Australia, the Waratahs. Well, we actually got more points than the Brumbies. Well, there you go. And we finished 4th in New Zealand. What does that tell you? We got 5th overall. So you got your three conference winners, the Crusaders, the Bulls, and the Brumbies, who are down in 7th overall. So we got into the playoffs via that wild card spot, which is nice to see. We've qualified for the playoffs. Blah, 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 blah. Bob Smith was quick to respond to his captain's words. Why is Chris Kurandrani the captain? What on earth has gone on in this simulated season? Right, let's play this. Let's beat the Chiefs. Make our way into the semi-finals. Oh, we have! We've done it! We've actually beaten the Chiefs! What a first season this is! We've got a fit squad, ready to go. Okay, come on. Let's make the final of Super Rugby in our first season in charge! No. We've been absolutely smashed by the Crusaders. No surprise, they're the champions. Well, there you go. Crusaders, unbeatable it seems, at any level of Super Rugby. Okay, so we've made our way through the season. That's good results, isn't it? Player achievements, top 5 try scorers, Joe Moody, Karatui Nafuaki, whatever, 2 props. George Bridge, the only, Solomon Olomalo and the Oxnich as well. The Sharks, another prop. So 3 props and 2 wingers. Brilliant. Point scorers, goal kickers, Mwanga, Barrett, Gallant, Ioane, and McCurdy. Okay, right. And point scorers are pretty much the same guys. We failed to make the final, but come on, we made the semi-finals. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Who got injured? Coleman, don't care. Okay, so there we go. We've made it through first season. Let's see what happens now. We have some contracts to do. We'll try sign a player or 2 just randomly and see if anyone has improved. I've got the earlier recording on the screen to see other results of their ratings and see if anyone has changed from season 1 to season 2. Let's see what happens. Player drafting takes a while. Simulating internationals. Glad we're not involved in those. And South Africa has beaten the All Blacks. Well done to the Springboks. Look at that, 14-12. The All Blacks really struggling. And Tonga over Samoa. A trophy? Is this for me? I don't know what that is. What's going on here? Various players have been selected for New Zealand. Well, okay, Aaron Smith, is that it? Is that it? Wow, I don't know what that achievement was. But as with the last season, as you guys saw, you play through preseason before you get to sign new players. So we'll play through this, we'll simulate this game. Now, here we go. 2021 Super Rugby season. Let's go. Okay. So, Dixon has expired. I'm looking at what we have in our team last season. So, okay, Dylan Hunt was a 76. He's still 76. Frizzell, 79. Okay, he's the same. Aaron Smith, what was he? 89. He's still 89. No one's changed. Josh Mackay, 75. Ioane, what was Ioane? 80. He's still 80. Kieran Draney was 75. Who cares about him? They're all expired. Noriki's expired. What was he? Bottles in the way. 73. Still 73. No one's changed. No one's got any better. Well, that's a real shame. All we want is a little bit of progression. 75 for Josh Mackay. Okay, no one's changed. What can you do? No one's got any better. There's just no progression. I can terminate their contracts, though. Daniel Leonard Brown, he's only 70. I mean, who are we going to sign up? Who are we going to re-sign? We'll re-sign Nariki. So what do? Renew contract. Jonah Nariki has a market value of $62,000. And he's received offers from no other teams. Let's get Jonah Nariki in for another 2. We've got 1.2 mil. 60k? Jonah? Oh, he feels a little undervaluated. 70k? Jonah? Ah, he's accepted. Well, there we go. Look at me. I didn't actually look at what he was on before. Okay, Umanga Jensen. It's on 157. Okay, let's see what he goes for. 85. And let's put him in for 90. We're making money by paying him less. This is a bit weird. 3 years for Umanga Jensen. Let's give him 2. Yeah, he's stoked. His value just dropped through the floor. Who else has gone? Let's sign up everyone. Josh Dixon. A year. Yeah, okay, that's, yeah. I don't want to, yeah. Oh, goodness me. You don't deserve more than that, Josh. Sorry. Who else we got? Gregory. Oh, Gregory, just for giggles. You're not that good, Gregory. Oh, 50? Oh, 55. Yes. Okay, Gregory's back. Let's be honest. Contracting is exactly the same as it was. I wouldn't mind keeping him exactly the same as Rugby Challenge 3. Nothing's changed. James Lynch is 176. He's dropped his value big time. We'll keep him for 2 years. Oh, 6 other teams interested. Wow. What's going on here? Wow, really? He really wants to move. Oh, we've kept him. We've kept you, James. You're not going anywhere. Okay, who else? Let's pick someone up. Let's pick someone up random. We've got 775 left. Who's the most expensive? Who are these guys? Zach Gerard? John Brecken? No idea. These are just nobodies. Sharks. Hawke's Bay. Benjamin Redwood. A lock. 91 rated. That is ridiculous. You get Samu Karevi. Currently Beale. Just Sova. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? The Fijian comes on board. 300k. Let's get. Oh, Radradra. That's not a bad call, is it? We kind of need a forward, though, don't we? Okay, let's get Radradra. We want Radradra, don't we? Really, he's going to be the superstar. 88 rated. What's his stats like? 89 and 91. What's Tui Sova like? 87 and 90. Nah. Let's get the big Fijian in. Radradra. Make offer. His market value's 2. Okay, let's get him in for 2 years. Oh, really? Really, Simi? Simi's in for 280. Let's get someone else. Yes, we've got a trophy as well. Okay, let's get a forward. We probably need a lock, don't we? Really? Let's get the best lock money can buy. Sam Carter. Oh, that's... No. Actually, Blues, Tom Robinson. Garth Jenkins. He's Swiss? Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. They're not much better than what we've already got, are they? Really? Ray Squire. Who? Where's these young guys coming through? Come on. Christopher McGowan. Oh, you know what? Let's stuff this. Let's just get the best player we can find. Let's get someone interesting, something different. Francois Stain would be nice. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Oh, that's the only players that are out of contract. Matt Todd. Oh, yes. Come on, Matty. Yeah, I'll give you a year for 95k, Matt. Oh, really? Yes, Matt Todd's on board. Okay, that's me. I'm happy with that. Made a few changes to the team. Exits club selection. No one has progressed at all. At all, I tell you. So, let's get through the drafting. And, Brett Cameron's re-signed with the Crusaders. Well, we've beaten the... Oh, yes! We've beaten the Crusaders in preseason! Yes, eat some of those cookies. So, what's we got here? Chelsea Sharks fans were last night celebrating the announcement that John Bracken had re-signed with the club for over 3 years. Who? Whatever. Okay. Right. That's the end of this season. I'm going to assimilate through another season and see if anyone else gets better in another season. Be back in a tick. So here we are again at the end of season number 2. You can see the Highlanders. Well, we haven't fared any better this season, have we? The Hurricanes absolutely dominating New Zealand. The Crusaders and Chiefs, well, miles behind. Look at that points differential. Plus 385. I mean, what have they done to this team? What the hell have they signed? No one in particular, have they? No one in particular. They're just absolutely ridiculous. Well, looks like we know who the champions are going to be. South Africa, well, the Hagwadas are up there, and in Australia, well, Waratahs are right up there. Unlicensed teams for the win. Let's simulate our last game of the season as we look to try and make sure we don't actually drop below the Blues, who are they, 1 point behind us. We lose this, we go 5th, and we could be out of a job. We've not had that, though. 39-22, thank you for coming. We've got even better. Super Rugby champions, Hurricanes. Wow, there's a surprise. Didn't even make the playoffs this year. How are we going to have our job? Warning, your club has lost 5 matches in a row. Oh, no. Oh, no, we got it twice. Okay, let's ignore that. Let's go through it another season, shall we? Let's advance through. Players can move around, do whatever they want to do. We'll have a look as to if anyone's got any better and if anyone is willing to move again. Contracts, we'll quickly sort through them and see what happens. Well, we just got smashed, the All Blacks 35-42 by Australia, of all teams as well. Right. Options are open. I don't know. I don't actually know what that means. Aaron Smith, again, semi got picked for Fiji. Radradra. Okay, let's simulate through this game. We lost to the Hurricanes. Brilliant. Hang on, let's have a look at the team now, before we move on. Okay, I've got, who else have I got here? Frizzell, 79. He's still 79. We got Matt Todd at 85. He's still 85. Makele too is still 69. Hamilton's still on the team is the biggest remarkable thing. Ioane is still 80. Kirandrani's still 75. Rodradra's still 88. Nareki's still 73. Who else? Josh McIver's 75. He's still 75. No one's got any better. It's been 2 seasons on now. 2 seasons and no one has changed. And to be fair, Aaron Smith hasn't even retired. He's like 33 now, isn't he? Yeah, and he's still going. Okay. Let's make our way through, right? Shall we simulate this? Player drafting. Yeah, let's get our team together. Okay, let's do it. So Coltman has got 1 year left. Good God, with a lot of expired contracts. But we've got a lot of money free. We could actually make this team good, couldn't we? We could make this team good. Let's drop all these losers. Let's pick up another good winger. Hang on, bear with me. Okay, we're back. We're back again. And you see we've picked up another couple players. We've picked up Taliala Tupou, another big prop. Tui Sova, Tatui, Moanga, Jesse Creel, Malcolm Marks is in the team as well. And we re-signed Aaron Smith and the likes. These guys can all, they can go get lost. See you, Ricky Jackson. See you, Josh Dixon. No, don't want you anymore. You're out of here. They're gone. Thwaites, no. Witten, no. Don't want you either. So we've freed up a bit of cash. Still got 115k left. Oh dear, I forgot about all these guys. Oh no. Oh no. Frizzell. No, Frizzell. Oh dear. Can we terminate someone's contract and make some money? Like Kurandrani? Bonus of 34,000. Okay, let's get some more money. We'll keep those guys. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Catastrophe may be averted. But in fact, to be fair, what does it even matter? This is an experiment. Not enough players in the team. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. We will have to sign one. You know what? I'm gonna keep Manaka Shelby Rickett. Let's get him for 65 grand. Oh, let's get him for a long term too. 5 years. Come on, Manaka. I'm running out of money here. There we go. Okay, got our team. Let's move on. I'm playing this too much like I want to win rather than just experimenting. And that's ultimately what this is, an experiment. So here we go. We're drafting through. On to the next screen. Simulating. We've lost to the Reds. Fantastic. What is all this? Goodness me. I don't care. Blues, we've smashed them. Yes, good work. We beat the Blues. First round of the season, we're up against the Brumbies. Yes. Oh, now we're winners. Winners are grinners. Yes, in the team. Look at this. Brilliant team. What a side it is. Okay, let's go to the end of this season, and we'll see if anyone's improved again. I'm watching guys like Josh Mackay, Josh Ioane. They're young guys. They're not changing at all. Maybe I'll go through 2 or 3 seasons, and I'll see you back. I'll see you back in 2025. Well, I did say I'd meet you in 2025, but I thought I'd stop just a couple of months short because the Highlanders are the best team in Super Rugby this season. We have finished top of the table by a tidy 7 points, and we are heading into the playoffs ready to strike. So let's see if we can get the job done. I've just noticed I've got an injured player in my starting team, so I'm going to have to change him out first. I might give you a little bit of a hint as to the team, how much the team has changed since you left. The last little highlight of this, but we'll go through that in a second. And let's play the match though. Oh, wow! 62-7. Now up to this point, we have not won Super Rugby. This could be the year. We've not made the final either, but we've made 2 semi-finals. Now, we've made the final. The big dance. We have an injury on the left wing. Josh Mackay. I mean, I've just given it away because you know what Josh Mackay's rating is. Liam Williams is a 90. We'll bring him in. And Radradra can go back to the bench. Here we go. The grand final of Super Rugby 2024 is between the Highlanders and the Rebels. What? Who would have ever thought that would have happened? It is a Forsyth Bar Stadium, and we are going to be the champions. Woo! We've won Super Rugby. The Highlanders have done it. Look at the achievements popping on through. Take a bow, everyone. You've won Super Rugby. The Highlanders are champions. But what a team we have assembled. Let's take a little bit of a look through it. The disappointing news is no one's got better. No one's got better at all. The Highlanders, though, are Super Rugby champions. And take a look at these names. There's not many that you'll probably still recognise in those top scorers categories. 30 points to 14 at Forsyth Bar Stadium in the epic 2024 Super Rugby Grand Final encounter. Coach Bob Smith spoke to media and he's speechless, really. I mean, he's speechless, but he said a lot, and I don't really care, Bob. So here we go, we've won. We'll advance through to 2025. I'll show you guys the team that we had assembled. No one's got any better. No one's got any worse. A lot of players are retired. I'm talking between 31 and 35. Players retire randomly. So we had Nabura win at 31, but then Aaron Smith, the likes, win at 35. Ash Dixon stayed on until 35 as well. So you kind of get, I think, a period of time with players in your team before they retire. So this is what, our 4th season, will be our 5th next season. Those guys have been there till last year. So not much has really changed here for the Highlanders. We have lost a lot of players. You know, some players, Josh Ioane, just didn't want to sign a new contract. No matter what I gave him, no matter the years, no matter the money, way too much money, he still wouldn't sign. So sometimes you just can't get the player that you want to get. And you know, he never got any better, Josh Ioane, so it's a bit of a shame. But then you can pick up someone else relatively easy. So you'll notice this team, I've just done it rapidly, signing players to fill a squad, signing the best guys I can get. And we've got a pile of money that just seems to keep getting more and more, because the longer they're in your team, the less money they demand. I'm looking for Radradra, who we signed when you guys started, down to 260. I think we played 320, 340 for him, so he's dropped a lot. But the team, I mean, you're having a quick look through there who we've signed. It's an absolute shambles. We've got a hooker playing at lock, Aumua. What? But anyway, Leonard Brown, Marks, Tokalahi. So the props have stayed the same, but Malcolm Marks has come in. Brody Retallick we picked up as well. Al Miller we picked up also. The retirement's Ash Dixon. Lynch's is still there. Peter Steph Toy we picked up. Maka Ali 2 still there at number 8. We got Faf de Klerk because Aaron Smith retired. We got Aaron Cruden because Josh Ioane didn't want to re-sign with us. We picked up Liam Williams, Ty Warden, Jesse Creel as well is another one I forgot we got. Joseph Tuisova is another man we picked up way back at the start. And Richie Mo'unga is at fullback. Oh, goodness me. We've still got Coltman. We've still got Yosefa Scott. Dylan Hunt's still there. Radraja's still on the bench. I mean, he's not good enough, is he, to fit into the team? Parati's still there as well. Hamilton's still there. Robbie Thompson's still there. Umanga Jensen, Josh Mackay. I mean, still 75. Who else? Just Shelby Ricketts. I can't even see on my list that I made over there. Tupou, we picked up. Oh, yeah, totally. Tupou. We picked up Mitch Hunt still there. Tompkinson. Noriki still there, 73. Who's on my list here? Frizzell left. Dylan Hunt. Is he still in the team? He's on my little list I made. Yeah, 76. Where's Hunt? 76. No one's changed. No one's changed a single whisker. That's what's really disappointing. No one has changed at all. But the interesting thing, though, the other teams have changed a lot. The Hurricanes, you still see there's a few usual names. Takeaho moved from the Chiefs. We've still got Lomax. Fidel's still there. Ben Guinea, who's he? I don't know. Is he young? He's not that young. Blackwell's still there. Cecil, who's this Welsh guy? Joe Cecil, 30 years old. So there's names coming in, but they're just unlicensed guys that are in and around the game. They've got Danny Tuala, who is a 25-year-old. But there's not really much in the way of out-and-out. Leland Zass has gone to the Hurricanes. Lamape Proctor, Husin, and Beaumont. That is a shocking name. So, yeah, as you can see, Steve Wiles, the American prop. Who is he? Karifi's still there, but, you know, these guys haven't got any better. So, a lot. Chris Kuranjani, he left us and went to the Hurricanes. What a traitorous man he is. Sylvain McMahon, so there's a lot of nobodies in here. They have filled out their squad, 33 players. Kane Laupepe is still there. How old is he? He must be 132. Other teams, Crusaders, how have they gone? Kane Hames, okay, another Chief moving. Makalao is a starter. Aliao Toa is still there for Fita. Masushita, the Scotsman. Okay, Sione Havili. So there's a lot of names still there. Will Jordan says scrum half now. How's that happened? Brett Cameron is there starting. Oh, we took Richie Mo'unga, didn't we? Mitch Norton-Knight. Lester Fianuku is the inside centre. Jack Goodhue's still there. Simi Reese is still there. How old's he now? Only 27. Man, young. And look, Will Bach is there as well. So we want to go another few seasons. There's still a lot of guys there, but nothing's really changed. I'll simulate through again, and you guys can see who are the young guys that are in this whole world now. The world is. I couldn't think of a better word to use. So all these guys are still contracted. Jesse Creel's out, but at 260. Let's see if we can get him for another 3 years at 240. Do you have to pay him 260 again? Okay, Jesse, we can deal with that, Jesse. We got wow, Richie Mo'unga's expired as well. Let's try tee him up for a 320. Yeah, Richie's on board. Yosefa Scott shouldn't be too much. He's cheap, so let's try to get him in for 5 years. Really? 3. Okay. Whatever. Dylan Hunt's still around. Let's get him for another 3 years. Oh, Dylan. Dylan. Yes, there we go. If I scream their name enough, they seem to sign on. Anyone else? Bryn Gatlin is still here after I poo-hooed him being here. 120, Bryn? What about 140? Really, Bryn? 160, Bryn? Goodness me, you greedy bugger. Okay, let's see who's about. Now, age-wise, youngest. Who is the... What's going on here? I've gone to the bottom. I want to say who the youngest... Here we go. Okay, so here we go. There is young guys coming through. Young players have come through, but they don't improve. So they're 47, 46. They're not getting any better. Why? Why are these young guys in here when they're not improving? You know what? We're going to get Watani Zalesniak. He's related to the league player. Right, let's get him in for 5 years. We'll give him a lot of money. I mean, this kid's going to be like, oh, Christmas has all come at once. Now, you remember Pat. Pat is 42 rated at 17. I'll see you in a few seasons' time. If he's not better than 42, I'm done. I'm done with career mode, and you probably won't ever see it on the channel. It's just not enough in it to give you that momentum. If the youth and the regen players actually improve, then I may reconsider it. Well. Only one season on, but back-to-back champions. Yeah, Highlanders, best team in the globe. Well, I think you can call us the Crusaders of a new age now, 2026. Winners again are the Highlanders. Yes, 3 in a row. It's almost getting a bit silly now. 4 in a row. You're missing just absolute domination by the Highlanders, I tell you. Well, I've lost count now. Is that 5 in a row? We've just defeated the Crusaders to win another Super Rugby title. We are a dynasty here at the Highlanders. Okay, I've gone about as far as I can humanly, brainly, even comprehend going in this simulated career mode with the Highlanders. We're in another grand final. We're going for 6 in a row. As you can see, we have finished 18 points above second place in Super Rugby. All but one of these finals have been against the Bulls as well, and we've beaten them every time. That one you saw last season was the Crusaders. Let's see if we can do it. 6 in a row, not even the trouble. Convincing as you like, 42-15. Oh boy, I tell you what, I'm done with career mode. Absolutely done, because I've been watching, and I'm going to show you guys right now what has happened over the last 10 years of Super Rugby. It is going to be the 2030 preseason in a few seconds' time. And I'll show you the team, because I've signed up about, what's that, 5, 6, 7, 17-year-olds at the same time that I signed Watani Zelezniak. And now we'll get to see what they're like at 21, 22. And I guarantee you, because I've been watching, they haven't changed a whisker. So, that's the shame thing about it. I don't know what else there is to really show off about career mode. You play the matches like with any other match. I've showed you the signings, the retirings. Actually, hang on, there's one more thing. Dylan Lynch's played till 37. He's a freak. He only just retired last season. He went on forever. Anyway, we're back into preseason. It's of 2030. Daniel Leonard-Brown is still here at 36. There's not too many names that you'll recognize. Brody Retallick is even older. He's 38 and he's still going. That is how crazy this is. Almua has turned himself into a back rower at 32. Goodness gracious. But, you know, Josh Mackay is still 75. He's 32. I can't make him any better. Makele too is still 69. Benjamin Barnes, don't even know who he is. He's 31. He's 77 rated. Bryn Gatlin is still here. How old's he? 34. Goodness me. Theo Tompkinson is 33 and still here. Oh, I signed Hunter Paisami, by the way. He's 31 now as well. Tui Sova's still here at 35. Jonah Nareki's still here at 31. Oh, goodness me. Yosefa Scott's still here at 33. I've signed just anyone. Manaka Shelby Rick is still here at 33 as well. Umanga Jensen is still here at 31. Mitch Hunt's still here at 34. Okay, now I've signed, here we go. Here's the youngsters. Pat. Oh, Pat. Watani Zelezniak. We signed him at 42 rated. Oh, wow. What a surprise. He's still 42 rated. Oh, okay. We signed Ward. I signed him as 47. He's still 47. I signed Schulman at, 47? He's still 47. Oh, where'd the rest of them go? Where'd the rest of them go? I signed some others. Where have they all gone? Don't tell me they're in the team. Are they on the bench? There they go. There's one. So I signed him at 47. He's still 47. Gio, I signed at 48. He's still 48. There should be... Is there one more? Yeah, Henry. There he is. I signed him at 50 and he's still 50. These guys have had, 5 seasons? How old are they now? 23? 21. What? He's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 seasons! And they have not progressed a whisker. Career mode, we wish for progression. I've just played this, simulated career mode for about 2 hours. We've got no career progression. No one has anything. And look at the teams. I mean, these other sides will have to sign them because they're running out of players. Here you go. Here's the youngsters. 26, he's 43. 46, 45, 45, 40, 54. I mean, it's not until you get into these guys that are 30 and up that you get players who are rated 60, 70, 80 and up. This guy, 31. So there's that big gap now, 10 years between players of old, players of new. The Bulls are the second best team. Here they are for most of the last few seasons. And they're the same. Like, look at them. This is the second best team in Super Rugby. They're a team full of 60s. Okay, Marco van Staden is still there, 34. That's why. They're all, look, see, 46. He's a youngster, 24. He's never going to get any better. Career mode is dead. It's broken. It's rubbish. It's just not got any better ever. It's just not. Look at this team. Look at the team. The youngsters are all, look, they're all rubbish. They're all 40s. And then it turns into a career mode of 40 rated players versus 40 rated players. Sorry, but career mode is still no good. If you want to buy a good rugby game for a career mode, don't buy Rugby Challenge 4 because the career mode is as rubbish as Rugby Challenge 3. I've tried to explain this as extensively as I can, play through as many seasons as I can for you guys so you can see what it is, what it's like. The contracts are cool, the retirements are cool, but there still needs that fresh wave of players coming through to make it exciting, or player progression so you can get Josh Mackay, you can train him up, you can make him a mid-80s player, and you can stick to the same players and work on making them better. This doesn't have that. It really doesn't have anything. All this is a season on season on season competition where you can keep the same players or you can bring in players from other countries and other competitions. Well, not other competitions, other countries in Super Rugby and other licensed willy wallies that are about the place as well. Overall, career mode, disappointing, and again, still the weakest point of Rugby Challenge 4. I hope you've enjoyed this. It may be a bit long, I don't know. My recording has been hours. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Hopefully not too bad. But I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope this explains what career mode is like in Rugby Challenge 4. If this was a decider of whether you would buy it or not, I'm sorry to say it's not going to be your cup of tea if you didn't like Rugby Challenge 3 or previous. But until next time, though, plenty more coming out. We're going to have videos on Be a Pro. We're going to have Sevens videos. We're going to have other competition videos, ratings videos, whatever you want to see. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. This is the last time I'll be playing career mode, but thanks for watching anyway. The Highlanders, 6-time champions, and still going as well. Until next time, though, thanks for stopping by. Take care.